In this video, I want to talk to you about how to improve your mindset. So I am convinced that most of the time we're not getting what we want because of our thinking. We're not, our minds, our thinking is all thrown off. And it is important that we think about what we're thinking about, because what we focus on is what grows, what we focus on is what we get. So make sure that you're thinking about what you want and not what you don't want. Think about what you want and not what you don't want. So what you focus on grows. So if you're thinking about your problems every single day, woe is me, then your problems will continue to get bigger and bigger. They'll just be like exaggerated. So make sure that what you focus on is what you want. So focus on what you want. Focus on the positive every single day, no matter what. So how to improve your mindset in 30 days. So the first thing is start believing in yourself. So I believe in the God in me. Every day I work to believe in the God in me. And of course I have doubts, right? But every day that is my goal, to believe in the God in me. So start believing in the God in you. Not you, because we're going to make mistakes, right? We're going to mess things up, but we believe in God, the God in you. So believe in yourself, believe in God. Believe that God is working in you. Believe that he's working through you. You do what you're supposed to do. Believe God will work it out like it's supposed to be worked out. So start believing in yourself, believing in God in you. The second one is self-talk, how you talk to yourself. And so research indicates that we have between 50 and 70,000 thoughts every single day. And so we're saying these things to ourselves. Without even thinking about it, we're saying these things to ourselves. We just want to make sure that these things are positive. And so for me, I believe in using affirmations. So I want to start my day with after I go through my morning routine, I want to start saying these affirmations. And the affirmations are not just to say what it is that I want out loud. The affirmations are also to program myself to, when I want to be thinking about something, that I'm thinking about the things that I've said to myself over and over again that are positive, that are uplifting, that are encouraging, that are motivating, that when I speak these things, these positive things, are the only things that can bubble up, because that's all I fill myself with is positive things. So self-talk is important. Be nice to yourself. Please be nice to yourself. We all make mistakes. We're all going to do things that are wrong. We all are going to fail, but know that you can start all over. It's a beautiful day to start all over. And so just know that even if you make mistakes, you could just start all over. Just every single day is a new day. So just start all over. So be kind to yourself. You are not going to be perfect. None of us can be perfect. So pay attention to what you say to yourself. Be nice to yourself when you talk to yourself. Become your biggest cheerleader. So don't wait for somebody else to pat you on the back and say you did a great job. You can do this. No, become your own biggest cheerleader. Talk yourself into doing whatever you need to do. Say whatever you need to say to yourself so you can keep moving forward. So you can keep doing the things that you need to do. Don't wait on somebody else, because you can spend your whole life waiting. No, do it for yourself. Become your own biggest cheerleader. And then if you have cheerleaders in addition to that, it's just icing on the cake. But just be your own cheerleader. Positive thoughts. You want to make sure that you're thinking positive thoughts. So make sure that you have, like I said, affirmations for me. Whatever you want to use, there's all kind of books and resources that will help you with coming up with things to say. To yourself, there's all kind of different resources that will help you with positive thoughts. So just make sure that when you have a negative thought, that you're replacing with something positive. Don't let negative thoughts just keep playing in your head. Like instantly when they come, replace them with something positive. Instantly, just like over and over again, replace those negative things with something positive. I love the Zig Ziglar self-talk card. So you can Google it. There's different websites. You can just put your email address in, they'll send it to you. But it's Zig Ziglar self-talk card. And it's really just affirmations. I say it's affirmations, but it's more declarations. So I love the Zig Ziglar self-talk card. It's just declarations of who you want to be, who you aspire to be, who you're working to be. And all of it, is positive. It's a great resource. You look at yourself in the mirror and you just say these different things from the Zig Ziglar self-talk card. But go download it. It's free. It's like a PDF. I like the PDF, but you can take a picture with your phone of it if you Google it and then you click on image. But just repeat it to yourself over and over again. Look in the mirror. If you can't look in the mirror, just say it to yourself over and over again. Let it get down in you that you are these positive things, saying these positive things to yourself. Read Battlefield of the Mind. It is Joyce Meyer. It's a book by Joyce Meyer. Battlefield of the Mind. Just read a little bit every single day, 10 to 15 minutes every single day, and it will help you improve your mindset. But read Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. She talks about the different minds that we have. She talks about, it's just a lot of things that we don't even think about that really affect our lives. So read Battlefield of the Mind. You will not be sorry. It's Joyce Meyer. It's a book by Joyce Meyer. The next thing is read the Bible in a year. There's different versions of it. It doesn't matter which one you read. The one I'm currently reading it's about 12 minutes or less per day, maybe 8 to 12 minutes. And so if you want to change your life, you have got to read the Bible in a year, 10 to 12 minutes or 8 to 12 minutes every single day. It's life changing, and it's not, it's not 5 days a week, it's 7 days a week. So every single day, it's already dated. Just pick it up, and whatever day you get it, just start reading it. But it's the Bible in a year. It will change your mindset. The next one is fast for 30 days, TV, social media, and news. If you need to start with 1 the first week, 2 the second week, three the third week, do that. But fast, TV, social media, and news. If you want to change your mindset, you've got to pay attention to what you let come in through your ears, through your eyes, through your heart every single day. You got to make sure you're paying attention. And so we're not paying attention. We will let things into us that we don't want to come out of us. We will let things into us that will stunt our growth. So pay attention to what you're listening to, what you're watching, who you're listening to is super important to how you feel. And I always say, when you feel depressed, the first thing you got to do is check your 5 people. So the 5 people that you spend the most time with, that's the first thing to check. If those people that you're hanging around with are negative, depressed, all these different things, you got to make sure you get away from them as soon as possible. Because if you want to improve your mindset, you got to get rid of those 5 people. The next thing is paying attention to what you're listening to. It is, we listen to music that is derogatory, negative, all these different things. We're going to be negative because when we listen to music, what we don't realize is that once the music stops, the music doesn't stop in our head. You can watch yourself a day later, a week later, something that you were listening to is playing over and over. You find yourself singing it. You find yourself thinking it. So don't think that because you listen to something one time that it doesn't affect you. It does. It continues to play in your mind. The next thing is watching what you're watching. You got to pay attention to what you're watching. If you're watching, all these different things that are not good to watch, to see, to take into your ears, you got to pay attention to that. It will affect how you feel. It'll affect your mindset. It'll affect your mood. It'll affect your body. So make sure that you're taking in things that are positive, that are uplifting, that are encouraging, that are motivating, and not things that are not, that are more negative. You don't want to do that. You don't want to take that in. I mentioned no negative people or negative friends. The next one is watching positive motivational videos. So every single day, start watching positive motivational videos. Look at sermons. Look at just different things that are positive that will help you, keep your mind positive and uplifting. So every single day, you got to pay attention to what you're doing. If you want to have a mindset shift every single day, you got to pay attention to what you're doing, and you got to make the tweaks. When you see that you're taking in something negative, or somebody is speaking something negative over you, or you go somewhere every single week and this person takes the wind out of you, you find yourself deflated or down when you get through talking to them, you got to cut them out. I mean, at least until you can get strong enough where they don't affect you. But in most cases, if we're around people that are negative every single day, all day, they're going to affect us. And it doesn't even have to be all day, every day. If we're around somebody negative every day, it's going to affect our mood. We got to make sure that we counter that with something that's positive. So think about that today. Think about who you're with, who you're around, what you're listening to, what you're watching, and change it until everything that you have is positive. And I'm not saying don't be around negative people. I'm saying for this 30 days, while you're wanting to change your mindset, you got to do something different. You got to do something different until you are strong enough where people don't affect you. And even when people don't affect you, they do. But you got to make sure that you're constantly conscious of it, because I believe that people infect us if we're not paying attention. They affect us by infecting us with their negativity, their bickering, their problems, their issues. That it's always something. You got to make sure that people are not infecting you with something that you don't want to be infected with. So just pay attention. If you want to change your mindset in the next 30 days, try these things out and watch how your mindset will change.